Welcome back to Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2020 with the New Hampshire Wildcats. We are in the middle of a conference tournament. Last episode, we went through the conference tournament where we lost in the first round. And we were invited to the WOL tournament we ended the season with a 16-12 mark. We were invited to the WOL tournament where we defeated Sam Houston State 74-59, and then we beat Davidson by 23, 86-63. We go back and look at this one really quickly. 5 players in double figures, 3 was 16. Very good bench performance. We shot the ball well. Forced a lot of turnovers. So it was a good episode. So now we are playing in what I'm assuming are the semifinals. I assume they're the semifinals and not the finals. We're going to be taking on Clemson. We are not expected to win this one. If we look at the scouting report, you can see Clemson with the big advantage here. A couple of advantages for them, a couple of advantages for us. They're not a good shooting team, so hopefully that works to our advantage. Let's play it, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do when this game's over. So Radford, Stephen F. Austin in one bracket, New Hampshire and Clemson in the other. So let's sim the first game, and let's play this one. So for Clemson, Mark Sims and Donald Chavis in the backcourt, Jared Price, Nathan Collins, Clifford Amaker in the front court. For us, Carter, Rosen, Barkley are the backcourt with Petaway and Rasan Howard in the front court. So, let's go to the tip and see if we can continue our run here as we play in Clemson. We win the tip. 3-pointer early by Llewellyn Barkley, so that's a good start for us. Another 3-pointer by Barkley gives us an early 6-0 lead. Clemson misses the shot. Rosen misses that one, gets the offensive rebound. Missed jumper there. 6-2 as Clemson gets on the board. Couple of fouls here by Clemson early on. Barkley misses that one, gets the offensive rebound. Another foul. Missed 3-pointer by the Cats. Clemson misses the 3. Barkley misses the 3, and then Clemson hits one down at the other end to get him within a point. Another missed shot by UNH. 6-5 here early on. And we get a bucket there as Petaway with the dunk. The assist from Rosen. Shot by Howard from the baseline puts us up 5. We get the ball back. Miss a 3-pointer by Rosen, who's really struggled this year. It's been a little disappointing. Clemson hits a 3 to get him within 2. And Petaway gets a bucket there to put us back up 4 at 12-8. Turnover by UNH. Actually, had been taking pretty good care of the ball so far. That was our first turnover of the first half. And just as I say that, we commit another one. Clemson hits a 3 to go up by a point. Rosen misses another shot. Clemson gets the bucket to put them up 3. 1 out of 2 at the line by Petaway. We get the ball back. Missed foul shot, but we get the offensive rebound, and then we turn it over again. 1 out of 2 at the line for Lavin. Missed 3-pointer by Petaway. Turnover by Clemson, and Petaway lays that one up and in to put us back up by 1 midway through the first period. Just as I said we were taking care of the ball. 3-pointer for the Tigers. Put them up 2. There's another 3-pointer to put them up 5. Shot blocked. And it's a 7-point game all of a sudden. We can't buy a bucket here. Clemson has gotten hot. Two free throws, and it's a 9-point lead. 1 out of 2 at the line. We're only 3 of 7 from the foul line in this one. As Rosen hits a pair there to get us within 6. Clemson gets 2 free throws themselves. Another missed shot. 6 of 21 shooting so far in this one. As Roy hits that jumper to get us within 6 at 27-21. Turnover and 1 out of 2 at the line again. We get the ball back down 5. Missed baseline jumper. 5-point Clemson lead. Another missed shot by Pettaway. This has been an ugly display of offense by the Wildcats so far, and we're only down 5, luckily. Clemson's shooting isn't much better so far. Missed shot there. Clemson's 8 of 25. We're 7 of 27 shooting here in the first half. 3-pointer there. That one hurt. Oh, Clemson hit 2 threes in the last 30 seconds of the first half. We go into the second half down by 11. We were only able to score 22 points in that first half. So let's look at the stats, as ugly as they are for Clemson. Chavis leads the way with 14. He was 4 of 9 from behind the arc. Had 4 rebounds. Amaker had 6. Price with 2. Masiello with 5 off the bench. Vershaw with 3. Reed with 3. They shot 10 of 27 from the field, but they were 7 of 18 from behind the arc. They were perfect. 6 of 6 from the foul line. For us, it's ugly. Llewellyn Barkley hit 2 3-pointers in the first minute of the game. Those were his only points of the first half. Pettaway with 5. Rosen with 4. Howard with 2. Burks, Pilusic, and Lavin each with a point. Roy had a bucket. We shot 25% from the field, 7 of 28, 2 of 7 from behind the arc, and we were only 6 of 11 from the free throw line. We didn't turn the ball over too terrible. Only 6 turnovers. They had 9. But we're not going to win shooting that way, so we need to have a big second half. Let's see how it goes. Two missed free throws, but we get the offensive rebound. Missed shot there. So the shooting woes continue for UNH. Turnover and a layup for Clemson extends the lead to 13. We miss another shot. And finally, Scotty Rosen hits a 3-pointer to get us within 10. And there's a layup for Barkley to get us within 8. Clemson gets 2 back. Barkley misses the shot. Missed shot by Rosen. Clemson gets the offensive rebound. A couple of fouls on UNH. Missed 3-pointer. Clemson hits a 3 that time to put him back up 13. Pettaway gets the and 1 to get us within 10. Gonna need a run here. It's going to require us to start hitting some shots. There's a basket for Rosen, giving him 11. Lead is hovering right around 10. We can't seem to get much closer. 1 out of 2 at the line for Howard gets us within 9. Clemson misses both free throws. Missed 3-pointer by Barkley. 2 missed free throws, but they get the offensive rebound and then turn it over. So it's our ball again, down 9. And then we turn it over. There's a shot by Rosen to get us within 7. Another jumper, this time by Barkley, to bring us within 5. So we're down 5. We had the ball and then turned it over. Clemson with the jumper to get him back up 7. Missed shot. I am recording this, right? Yes, I didn't want to have another episode. And we're down 10 as I missed a 3-pointer hit by Clemson, apparently. Turnover by the Cats. Another turnover by the Cats. It's a shame. We got the lead down to 5, and we had the ball as we make 1 out of 2 at the line. Clemson gets the easy basket there, though. 2 missed free throws by Howard. We got to work on these free throws, man. This is ugly. Another turnover. 51-38. That's gonna. I think we're just about out of luck with this one as Paluzik hits the 3. 53-41 now. There's a 3-pointer by Howard, gets us within 9. 1 out of 2 at the line to bring us within 8. 53-45. 2 free throws for Clemson. Turnover by the Cats. 55-47, 8-point Clemson lead with 3 minutes left. Missed 3-pointer. We get the ball back. Rosen hits the shot to get us within 6. There's a basket by Carter to get us within 4. We're down 4 with the ball. Turnover by UNH. Missed 3-pointer. Missed shot. Oh! Had the opportunity to get within 1 possession. 2 free throws there. 2 free throws by Clemson. Turnover by the Cats. And we are going to drop this one 60-53. We'll take a look at the box score. All right, so for Clemson, they were led by Chavis, who had 24 points. He was 5 of 12 from behind the arc, 6 rebounds. Amaker had 10 and 9. Price, 5 points, 11 rebounds. Sims had 4. Collins with 2. Off the bench, Masiello had 7. Vershawn Reed each with 3. Browerman had a bucket. They shot 20 of 57 from the field, 35%, 9 of 31 from behind the arc, 11 of 17 from the free throw line. Turned the ball over 18 times. They out-rebounded us 46-36. On our side, Scotty Rosen had his best game in a while, 17 points, 4 rebounds. Petaway with a good game, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block. Howard at 8 points. He was only 3 of 10 from the free throw line, though. That really hurt us. Llewellyn Barkley in his final game as a Wildcat, 8 points. Lavin with his final game only had 1 point. Bench didn't really perform in this one. Ike Carter had a rough one, 2 points on 1 of 8 shooting. We shot 33%, which is better than the 25% we shot in the first half, but still 5 of 27 or 5 of 17 from behind the arc, and we were only 50% from the free throw line. So our season comes to an end in the WOL semifinals as we drop the game to Clemson 60-53. So we're going to go ahead and sim ahead now to the end of the regular season. So yeah, we're going to sim ahead to the end of, not the regular season, the end of the postseason, end of the postseason tournaments. And I want to see something. I want to see if that was that the championship game that we were in, or was that the tournaments? I think that's still last year. Yeah, because we're not at the 29th yet. All right, so that was the semifinals, I'm assuming. So we finished season 18-13, 10-6 in the conference. I believe that will be good enough to move us up another conference, which is the whole point of this, is to get us to move up in conferences and then hopefully eventually win an NCAA tournament. That's what I'm going for here, is winning the NCAA tournament. And that'll probably be the end of this Let's Play, when and if I'm able to do that. So I don't want to watch the recap. Association. Oh, we got to look at the awards. Let's take a look at the awards. I forget every year how loud that is. I apologize. All right, so let's take a look at Conference Q. We had the Defensive Player of the Year. It's Scotty Rosen. All first team, we didn't have anybody. All second team, we didn't have. Well, we had Scotty Rosen. Okay, well, that's not bad. We had the Defensive Player of the Year, and then Scotty Rosen made second team All Conference. Now, my bigger concern as we move into next season is one of my big men transferring. That's the biggest concern I have, and I should have looked at recruiting, and I didn't. So I hope that message is letter of intents. Let's see. Season review. Let's go here because the season's not over yet. So these guys should all still be. All right. So I can visit these guys now. So John Cook. I guess we'll pitch facilities to John Cook. I guess. We don't really have a better option. Greg Henderson. We'll pitch facilities to him because he likes those. Facilities and Hayward O'Neal playing time. Hopefully we can land all three of these guys. If not, we'll just continue to move on. All right, so neither of these. I want to see if either of those two top recruits have any interest. Yeah, they do. Okay. So what do I do here? I think I already have this. I don't want to pull the scholarship offer from Cook in case he takes it. You know, I'd rather sim ahead one day, let him say I'm not interested, and then move on to somebody else. So let's see. That's a lot of messages. 7 messages. All right, John Cook, Greg Henderson, they all perfect. They all signed letters of intent. So good. Do we need to hire any staff? No. Next year we're going to need to hire staff. And I got to pay attention to these dollar amounts because that was one of the problems I've run into with previous playthroughs. So I always pay my coaches too much, so it leaves me with no money to spend on recruiting. So do we want to bring more back? He wants almost double his contract. I don't want to pay him that much. Yeah, I don't want to pay him that much at all. So let's go ahead and wait. Oh, I need to hire new coaches. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Bob Simon. Let's offer him. All right, I'm confused as to what's going on here. It says my coaches all have a year left, but they're all showing up on that list. So did I lose any of my staff? No. All right. All right, I'm back. So some of our players seem to have regressed a little bit. That's a shame. I don't know if that'll change in the offseason. I don't really know how that works, so we'll just sort of see. Meeting with the board. They're not going to give me a higher budget because I'm not spending what I have, so we'll just continue to go with the upgrade facilities option. And we'll see that they rejected it. Yep. Okay. If you grow the prestige of the program, I'm trying to, man. I think I've done a pretty good job. School info. Prestige only 19. It's not my fault. I mean, I've got us into multiple tournaments in my 4 years or whatever it's been. All right, so let's go ahead and sim ahead to next season. All right, so let's look at the recruiting class rankings, see where we ended up. 61st, good for us. So that was a good recruiting class. Promotion and relegation, we should be in Conference P now. Did we not get Seattle, Nick? We didn't get, are you kidding? Ugh, that sucks. We're still in Conference Q, even though we finished tied for 4th and we made it to a postseason tournament. That's garbage. All right, well, another season. All right, so I don't think we're going to have much to do here in the offseason, as we don't have any open scholarships. So I hope these ratings all work out. This team will be loaded this season if that's the case. I'm going to go ahead and sim ahead. I don't think there's anything that I necessarily need to go over here with you. So we'll sim ahead to the beginning of the regular season, and we'll play that first game of the year. So I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we're back. It is time for our first game of the season. We did not get a preseason tournament game this season, so we start our non-conference schedule against George Washington. It was a challenging offseason, as expected. Rasan Howard transferred to Kansas State. He just hated Joe Pettaway that much that he transferred to Kansas State. We did bring in John Cook as an incoming freshman, who will back up Pettaway at center this season. We did redshirt our other two freshmen, Greg Henderson and Hayward O'Neal. We're going to need them long term, as we are a pretty heavily, weighed upper class team this season. If you look at our roster, Ike Carter's a junior, Rosen's a senior, Pyluzik is a junior, Roy's a junior, Parker's a junior, Burks is a senior, Pettaway is a junior. So a lot of upperclassmen on our team. So we need to make sure that we have some players as we go forward. I think this is going to be our starting lineup: Carter, Pyluzik, Pettaway, Burks, and Rosen. So let's go in and take a look at what this says we should do. Carter, Rosen, Pyluzik, Burks, and Cook. Why? No. Pettaway is our starter. So let's get the starter in there for all of his minutes, and then we will back out. This is what we did last year too. So we wanted Burks, we wanted Pyluzik. So I think it was all right except for those except for the center position. Yeah, Carter, Rosen, Pyluzik, Burks, and okay, Pettaway. All right, so there. So we have our starting lineup, right? That's what we wanted to do. Yes. So Cook will be our backup center, and we'll bring him in. Nope. We'll bring him in like that. So that'll get him 12 minutes a game. It's fine. David Powell. He's a senior walk-on who's up to 1.5 stars. We don't have a lot of shooting on our bench. Roy, I think, is going to have to back up at both small forward and shooting forward, which I'm fine with. Do I not have a backup point guard? Oh, damn it. Ugh. I screwed this up. I shouldn't have red-shirted O'Neal. All right, well, Carter's going to have to play a lot, so it is what it is. All right, my starters are going to have to play a lot just in general. So Roy will play here and here. Then he'll come in and play shooting guard. And then here he'll be small forward. Then he'll be shooting guard. Rosen can handle the ball, so we can make him the point guard and give I guess like that. Like that. Rosen will be the backup. Parker will come in and play 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Like that. And Jelly, I mean, he should get some time in as a small forward. So do that and that. So that gets him a few minutes a game. Lazzaro's no good. Powell's no good. Kennedy's no good. So we're really a 7-man team this year. This isn't, we suffer any injuries this year, it's going to be an issue. Recruiting, we have not signed anybody yet. We have some scholarships out to some people. Some are not interested. In fact, we should remove our scholarship offer to him as he's not interested in us. Oh, no, it still says interest. I don't know. It says no interest, so we'll go ahead and remove it. All right. So we are going to play our first game of the year, and then we'll call it an episode, and then I'll sim through the season to conference tournament time like I normally do. So let's go ahead and get to it. And we'll be taking on GW in our first game of the season. The George Washington Colonials. So let's get right to game play. Our backcourt, Ike Carter, Scotty Rosen, Albin Pyluzik, Alex Burks, and Joe Petaway in the front court. Very experienced team for George Washington. Kent and King in the backcourt. Wise, Donadoni, and English in the front court. So let's get to this one. And I am recording, and I'm recording the right video. So let's go ahead and see how this season goes. We get basket right off the bat by Petaway, but he misses the and one opportunity. He missed the three-pointer. And Petaway gets an and one that time. 5-0. Petaway with 5 quick points. There's a jumper by Ike Carter to put us up 7-0. 1 out of 2 at the line for GW. 3-pointer by Petaway, and he's got 8 points here early on. We have a 10-1 lead. Three-pointer from the corner by Carter is good. It's 13-1. Missed baseline jumper by Scotty Rosen. Turnover by the Cats, and George Washington gets within 10. Rosen hits that one to put us up 15-3. Missed three-pointer. Turnover. Two missed free throws by Petaway. 2 missed free throws by George Washington, but they get the rebound and then get 2 free throws that time. Turnover by the Cats. Petaway 1 out of 2 at the line. 16-5 UNH. George Washington hits a 3, and then we get a basket again. Petaway scores again. So Petaway likes having Howard out of there, it seems. Offensive rebound for the Cats. 2 free throws by Ike Carter, who's got 7 points, 3 assists early on. We're doubling up George Washington it's now 20-12. Missed jumper there. We get the rebound. 1 out of 2 at the line by Ike Carter. 3-pointer by Parker is good, 24-12. 3-pointer that time by Parker is missed. Roy hits that one, and we're up 27-15 here early on. 29-15 as Roy hits that one as well. 31-15, Roy with another basket. 7 straight points for Carter Roy. 2 free throws there by Cook. Give us a 33-15 lead. With 8 minutes left in the first half. Basket by Pilusic. Gives us a 20-point lead. 3-pointer by Pilusic gives us a 23-point lead. Missed 3 there. Offensive rebound for the Cats. Basket in the paint by John Cook. UNH with a 40-15 lead with 5.5 left to go in the first half. 2 free throws by the Pioneers. Missed jumper by Pilusic. Turnover by the Cats. 1 out of 2 at the line for GW. And we get the putback by Petaway, who's got 13 points. It's 42-18. 2 missed free throws. George Washington hits the 3 to get him within 21. We missed the jumper there. Another basket by George Washington. And Petaway with the kiss off the glass. 1 free throw for George Washington. Turnover by the Cats. Shot clock violation, 44-24. Missed 3-pointer. 2 free throws by GW gets the lead down to 18. There's the basket by Scotty Rosen to put us back up 20. It's now a 16-point game. We were up 25 at one point. It's now a 14-point lead with 20 seconds left. Rosen hits the shot to put us back up 16. George Washington hits a 3. And they come into halftime only down 13. They were down 25 at one point. So for George Washington, Pengelly led them off the bench with 8. Their starters, Donadoni with 6, King 5, Kent 4, Wise 3, English with 2. Wise also had 6 rebounds. Rice with a pair. Harrington hit a 3-pointer, and Masco with 2. Ross, Jerkin, Best all played and didn't score. For us, Petaway with a big first half, 15 points, 3 rebounds. Ike Carter, 8 points, 6 assists. Scotty Rosen, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Pilusic with 5. Burks played, didn't score. Off the bench, Carter Roy with 7 points in 12 minutes. Cook had 4. Parker with 3. And Angeli played and didn't score. So big first half for Petaway. We were up 25. We were up 40-15 at one point. So a 20-8 run to close it for George Washington gets them within 12. And there's a 3-pointer by Scotty Rosen to put us up 15. Missed jumper by Petaway. 51-40 is the score. 53-40 as Petaway puts that one home. Another jumper by George Washington. 1 out of 2 at the line for Petaway. He's now up to 18 points. We have a 12-point lead. Would like to see that lead get expanded here a bit. We were, like I said, we were up 25, and we turn it over, but get it right back. Rosen hits the foul line jumper. Foul called. Petaway hits the jumper, giving him 20 now. We're up 15. Missed shot, rebound is good, and it's a 13-point game. 2 free throws from Rosen, and it's 60-45. Turnover by GW. over by the Cats. 2 free throws for the Pioneers. And Cook gets that one to fall. 62-47 UNH. 2 free throws for Scotty Rosen. He's now got 15. It's a 15-point lead. 3-pointer missed, but we get the offensive rebound, and Carter Roy sinks that one. 66-52. Missed 3-pointer. We get the offensive rebound. 2 missed free throws. Missed 3-pointer. And a jumper by John Cook puts us up 16. So Cook was that walk-on who was 1.5 star, but he's scored 8 points in this one. No, Cook was my backup center. I'm sorry. 68-54 UNH. 70-54 as Cook hits double digits. He's got 10. Missed shot. Missed 2 missed free throws by Cook. 70-54 with 8.5 left to go. Scotty Rosen, look at that stat line. 15 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. As he hits as Roy hits a 3 to put us up 73-56. Missed 3-pointer that time by Pylusic. Another missed 3-pointer by Pylusic, but we get it back. Petaway hits the 3, the big man, with showing some range. 18-point UNH lead. Make it a 16-point lead with 6 minutes left. George Washington gets the ball back. They're within 14. There's a 3-pointer from Burks. Way downtown bang. 79-64 is the score. 81-64 as Burks drills that one. 3-pointer missed by Burks. It's a 16-point UNH lead with 3.5 left to go. Cats look like they're going to pull this one out. They're up 16 with 3 minutes remaining. 81-66 UNH. Make it 83-66 as Petaway scores again. There's a bucket by Burks. 85-68. UNH with the basketball. They turn it over. 85-70 now with 1.5 minutes left. There's a missed 3-pointer by Pylusic. He gets 2 at the line. UNH just looking to run the clock out here as the lead is up to 91-72. Last 30 seconds of the game, and 1 for GW. 1 out of 2 at the line for Pylusic, and that will do it. The UNH offense looking sharp in this one, shooting 56% from the field, 45% from behind the arc, and we win this one 92-75. For George Washington, they were led by King, who had 13 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Donadoni had 16, English with 9, Wise 7 points, 8 rebounds, Kent 6 points. Off the bench, Pengeli had 8, Rice with 3, Jerkin with 2. Harrington had 4 points, 5 rebounds off the bench, 2 points for Best, 4 for Mascow, 1 for Zhang. Ross played and didn't score. For us, Joe Petaway, the monster game, 25 points, 6 rebounds for the man in the middle. Scotty Rosen, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists for the team captain. Ike Carter, 8 points and 12 assists. Big game from the junior point guard. Albin Pylusic had 8 points, struggled a bit with his shot, but had 9 rebounds. That's huge for him. 2 assists and 3 steals. Burks had 7 points to wrap up the scoring for the starters. Off the bench, Cook and Roy each had 12. So good performances off the bench for us. Parker had 3 points, 4 assists, and Jelly, Kennedy, and Powell all played and didn't score. We shot, as I mentioned, we had 30 points in the paint. Shot 55% from the field, turned the ball over 14 times, still a little bit high there. We out-rebounded them 37-29. So good first game of the season. So what I'm going to do now, like I have been doing, is just sim through the rest of the regular season. We'll get to the conference tournament. We'll see where we stand. Hopefully we can advance. I'm surprised we are still in Conference Q, but we're aiming for Conference P next season, and we'll get there. So as always, guys, let me know your thoughts. Leave some comments below. leave a like, subscribe. That would be fantastic. Still trying to get this whole channel thing off the ground. My follower numbers have increased almost by 100% in the last month, so really appreciate that. But as always, until we talk again, everybody take care. Bye-bye.